Welcome to Fanm Kreyol Takeover, presented by Fanm Inc. and Lex TV. I'm your host, Middles, and today we have
Linda Vincent, aka She Motivates.
She Motivates. I know you guys heard of She Motivates because I even heard of She Motivates. She Motivates. How you doing, girl?
I'm all right. Doing great. Fantastic. Fabulous.
I love that energy already. So She Motivates. What exactly is She Motivates?
Well, She Motivates is a movement. I like to tell people. Basically, I founded this company to teach people how to renew their lives through the renewal of their mindset. Okay. So basically, I'm a motivational speaker, a certified life coach. I'm a mindset development coach, and I'm also a realtor.
Oh, realtor, that is so nice. Okay, so you got plenty of little hustles going on. I love it. I love it. You know, they say every millionaire has 7 hustles. Girl.
That's right. That's right.
That's right. And actually, real estate is one of the biggest hustles. I think it's one of the greatest hustles to have, actually.
Every millionaire owns property.
Absolutely. I think that's how Donald Trump started, and a lot of millionaires that I've come across, they said it was through real estate.
Yes, it's lucrative.
So She Motivates. Let's test She Motivates first. So how did you get into She Motivates? Motivational speaking.
Basically, it was after my divorce. I went through a divorce, and at that time, I realized that I didn't really know who I was. Okay. So after my divorce, I went through what I call, what I tell people, and what I tell my clients, the journey of healing. Okay. So in that time, after the divorce, I was depressed, suicidal. I was just going through it, and I felt like I didn't really. I'm an avid reader, and I felt like there were not enough books out there or enough people talking about what I was going through. Right. So once I went through that journey of healing, I said, wow, why don't I tell people, share my life with people, and take people through the journey of healing? Because ultimately, I tell my sons now, if you know who you are, the world can't tell you who you are. I agree. And so a part of that journey I take you on is figuring out who are you, what's your purpose in this life. Okay,
okay, I like that. That is so touching. And you're a mom of 2.
I am a mom of 2. I have 9-year-old Dylan and 6-year-old Jeremy.
Oh, that is so cute. Even their names are cute. You know what, you are so cute. Just hearing that you were married, you know, to be honest, like, I'm not gonna lie, like, I thought you were in your early 20s because you're just so petite and cute and small.
A lot of people say that. Yes, really? I was married for almost 11 years.
Really?
Yes, I got married at about 20, going on 21.
Wow, wow.
So I spent all of my 20s married.
Do you feel like you lived your life?
I feel like I'm living my life now.
Okay, okay. Well, you know, I guess divorce can be a good thing. Yeah. You know, I don't have any comments on divorce. Yeah. You know, that's another subject for another day.
Yes.
That's good. That's good. So, quand tu sorti Haiti, moun ki bo ya Haiti, ou bien où tu fait Haiti?
Born and raised in Florida.
Oh, okay, okay. I'm sorry.
Born and raised
Okap. Okap. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
You've been in OCAP before?
Yes, the last time, well, I haven't been to OCAP in probably a long time, 20 years. But the last time I was in Haiti was about 2 years ago. My brother had a destination wedding in Port-au-Prince. Oh, so we went.
Oh, you just out here living my dream.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
I would love to go to one. My sister actually just went to one last month, and she loved it. She said
was
Haiti
beautiful.
gave her life.
Yes.
That's
oh my
good.
God, it was beautiful.
I have a friend that's getting married next year in June, and I'm actually the stylist for that wedding. So that's going to be my first Haiti destination wedding if I don't get to go prior to that.
Yes, you're going to love it. I loved it. I thought I was in paradise.
So
I was in paradise.
Do you have plans on going to Haiti anytime soon?
I'm thinking about doing I donate a lot to a nonprofit organization that does a lot of work in Haiti. Okay. So I'm thinking about going with them on a missions trip. Okay. Probably next year.
That's cute. I like that. So She Motivates Haiti, ou j'aime faire mouvement Haiti, ou bien just ici?
It's just here right now because I'm not like, you know, this fluent in Creole yet. Okay, okay. So right now it's just here. So my goal is to, you know, you have to start somewhere. Okay. So the goal is to start the movement right here in South Florida. Okay. And then once I get more people on the movement, She Motivates movement, then we can take it elsewhere. Okay. But first I got to get it together right here at home.
And now that I think about it, you've never really hear people saying that they're going to Haiti to do a motivational seminar and stuff like that. So that would be something different. I think that would be great.
Yes.
You know, if you were the first person to do that, that would be epic.
Yeah, I was just I actually just had an event today, like a small motivational series workshop. So I take people on a journey of healing. So today was just targeting areas that we're not motivated in, and why. And a young lady there wants to be a motivational speaker, but then she said, I have an accent. She speaks Creole. She's from Haiti. And I said to her, oh, you're perfect. I need to reach that audience. Like, I want to reach the Haitian audience, but I speak mostly English, and my Creole is English, you know. So I was just telling her that might be something that we can partner on, because she's fluent in Creole, I'm fluent in English, and we take those two and collaborate. And then we have a motivational speaker that targets the Haitians coming from Haiti that only speaks Creole.
Okay, I think that's cool. Yeah, you guys bring something together once you guys be in the middle of this, and create something nice. So what is the long-term goal for She Motivates?
The long-term goal is to travel the world and motivate people. To be the #1 motivational speaker in the world.
Is the name She Motivates, she referring to you, or is it just something that you just do for women only?
Well, She Motivates is referring to me. It's because most people, when they think about me, they think about me as the motivator. So that's where that name came from. I waited a long time to figure out what name did I want to give my business, and most motivational speakers, they just call themselves what they are, Tony Robbins and all of that. And I was like, but what about me can make me unique, and not necessarily say Linda Vincent. You know, She Motivates, aka Linda Vincent, or the other way around, but She Motivates really tells you who I am without me introducing myself. She Motivates, that's what I do.
So it's not something just for women, it's actually for everybody.
Actually, I was just a part of a men empowerment event this past July. And I sponsored awards for men. It was only men in the room, and She Motivates LLC sponsored all the awards for 5 men. So it's not about just me motivating women, it's me motivating people.
I like it. Unbiased movement, unbiased movement. So you said you were born in the States, and of course your parents are Haitian and everything like that. So do they support what you do? Like, because I know you said that you're a realtor as well. What does your parents have to say about what you do? Because, you know, I know they probably have a say so.
Well, first off, my father died when I was a little girl, so I didn't really know much of him or know who he was. But my mom is proud of everything that I do, because she never went to school in Haiti, so she never learned how to read and write. So out of her 5 kids, my mom has 5 total kids. I was the first one to actually graduate high school the right way, like from the time that it was time for me to graduate. Everyone else my sister got pregnant at 15. The second oldest got pregnant with twins at 17. Then the 3rd child is me. So I actually graduated when it was time for me to graduate. And then I went on to Broward College, got my associates, then went on to FIU, got my bachelor's. Then I went on to FAU and got my bachelor's. And then I went on to FIU and got my master's after I was divorced. So for my mom, she sees that, you know, Linda opened a gateway that it wasn't, for our family. So I was the first. So then that opened the gateway for my older sister, who got pregnant at 15, to go back and get her associates. And, you know, everybody went back and did their thing after me.
As long as you finish, I think that's what's more important. It doesn't matter how long it takes you, or, you know, how I don't want to say how you finish, but as long as you finish, I think that's the most beautiful thing and stuff like that. That's good, because a lot of parents are like, "Yes, you know, like they just think it's talking don't pay the bill."
But I think now they're starting to see there's so many other ways that you can make money. You don't necessarily have to be a doctor. Motivational speakers are making more money than doctors.
You're right.
You don't need a degree to be a motivational speaker.
Because I actually have a friend, for her to go and talk at an event, they pay her like $20,000 to come talk.
So you know, I'm not knocking it. I have friends that are doctors. However, I think that whatever every one of us were born to leave something into this world, and it may not have been a doctor or a lawyer. That's what I tell my mom. My gift is not to be a doctor or a lawyer. My gift is to leave a great legacy, like Miles Monroe did. He passed away, and his voice is still being heard today.
Wonderful, wonderful. So social media, do you feel like it benefits you more with She Motivates or you being a realtor, or it's great in both aspects for you?
I think it's great in most aspects. Lately, most people have associated me to only She Motivates, so they forget that I'm a realtor.
To be honest, I only associated
with She Motivates. Yes. So now I'm going through a process where I try to remind people that I am a realtor, and the real estate portion is the one that funds everything else that I do for She Motivates right now, because it's a new business also. But what I've done with real estate is I've combined it. I basically motivate millennials to build wealth through home ownership. So I call myself the Millennial Realtor. That's what I do, because a lot of us, we are the first generation of you know, students or professionals that actually obtain our degrees, but however, we're one of the first generations that has the most college debt also. So then how can I motivate us to purchase homes so that we can build wealth like the baby boomers did, you know? So I call myself the Millennials Realtor because of that. So I'm still motivating in both areas. I motivate people to change their lives through the renewal of their mindset, which She Motivates, and then I turn around and still motivate everyone, but specifically millennials, to build wealth through home ownership.
I mean, because they are a future, technically, you know.
Yes.
And I mean, and I'm not even that old, but you know, still you have to start building right now, implementing right now.
Yes.
Okay, honey. So we're gonna pause on the She Motivates, and we're gonna get a little into Linda. Hot girl summer. You know, I gotta talk about hot girl summer. You know about the hot girl summer movement. You having a hot girl summer?
I'm having a hot girl lovely summer.
So how is your summer being hot? What are you doing to have a hot girl summer? Because I know everyone does something different for them to have a hot girl summer.
Well, every summer I travel to a different country. So this year last year I decided I wanted to spend my 35th birthday in another country. So I just came from So I just came from Spain. I spent 12 days in Spain. So that was that hot girl summer for me. I'm spending 12 days in Spain, and then I came back, and I'm really focused on building my business right now and building relationships and giving back. So every time I close a deal, real estate deal, every commission check, I give a portion of it to a nonprofit organization.
Bless her heart. Bless her heart.
Yeah.
You are living abundantly above and beyond.
Yes.
That's good. I really like what you're doing. You are actually a whole mood for me this summer.
Yes,
a whole mood.
Securing the bag.
Absolutely.
And still serving others through giving.
Absolutely. So, well, you know about the MCM movement, Man Crush Monday. And since you're divorced, so you know, we know it's not your husband that's your Man Crush Monday. So you feel like telling us who your Man Crush Monday is?
This is a little controversial, guys. I have two.
Oh, really? No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, but I mean, it's yours, Michael B. Jordan. He is my favorite. However, my Man Crush Mondays has always been Jay-Z. As crazy as that sounds, yes.
The Rock?
Yes.
What about
and
Jay-Z?
People are like, people say, Linda, they can't associate like She Motivates or Linda with Jay-Z. Well, the thing is, I'm very business minded, very business focused. I would say it's Bill Gates, because I love reading and he's a very smart man. But Jay-Z is creating his own table.
Right.
And in this, both industries that I'm in, the motivational speaking and real estate, I have to create my own table.
Okay.
I've reached out, when I first started with motivational speaking, I remember I used to reach out to people and ask them, well, how do you do this? How do I get this? And no one really wanted to share all of their knowledge.
They want to keep it to themselves, right?
So then I said, one day I was watching Jay-Z just give an interview.
Right.
And then he was just talking about what he's doing and creating this thing on his own and doing his thing.
Because some people tend to forget there's money out here for everybody. You know
to make.
There's always new people coming around, new people are being born and stuff like that. So when you bless others, you get blessed yourself. Some people think, you know, just keep it within their self or their circle, and you know they're gonna keep the money within there. But you know, where does being selfish get you?
Yeah, so
I
watched
understand
that.
why. Jay-Z is a smart man, though. His movement is
He's
very
a very
powerful.
smart businessman, and what he did was he put the right people around him to teach him what he didn't know. So what I did was, and that's why the first 2 years of being in real estate, I was doing my MBA, but I wasn't as profitable. So what I did, I said, well, I'm going to do what Jay-Z said he did. I'm going to put the right people around me to teach me what I don't know.
I love it.
And so that's what I did. I got myself a mentor. I paid for a coach, a relationship coach. I invested in myself. And I put everyone around me that can teach me what I didn't know.
I love it.
And then from then,
You're teaching me
real
right
estate just boomed. And people say, oh, you're so successful. I claim it, I am. However, it's not because I sat down, I didn't do anything. It takes a lot of hard work, but I went out and I connected with the people who knew what I needed to know.
Okay,
and Jay-Z said that, and I was like, oh, there we go, Jay-Z.
That is the quote.
And so that's why he's my Man Crush Monday.
The week next week for me. Put the right people around you.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, finish it.
Put the right people around you to teach you what you need to know.
What you need to know.
And sometimes that hurts, because that means that that best friend that you had since high school may not be able to keep going on the journey with you. It hurts. It can be lonely. However, in order for you to grow, you have to. And Jay-Z did that. He went through that. He had to let people go. And I know it hurt him. It's lonely sometimes letting people go to get to where you are.
I'm a firm believer in when every great man that was called alone. Like when Jesus was called, he was alone. When Abraham was called, he was alone. When Moses was called, he was alone. Not to get scripture on you and biblical, but I believe it. So there's nothing wrong with either being alone or shifting your atmosphere. You must separate to elevate.
Exactly. I like that. Separate to elevate. Yes. Yes.
Okay, so we're gonna go. Like I said, that's a topic for another day. But now that you're saying that, it's playing something on my mind. It's touching me. So girl, I'm gonna have to go to a She Motivates session.
You got to come to one of our workshops. Girl, I do workshops every other Sunday.
Are you a certified counselor?
Yes,
I might have to go sit at your house on the couch.
Yes, you got to come. I'm a certified life coach. So life coaching is really, I call it an accountability partner, but I take you through the journey of healing, because you can't be your greatest you. You can't be a successful businesswoman if you didn't deal with the little girl that's in you.
I love it. I love it. Well, you know what? I really love what you had to say about anxiety and depression. And I hope a lot of people, they can relate to what she's saying. So let's get down to, let's remove the serious and let's go to music. You like music, girl?
Yes, I love music.
You like music? What type of music you like?
I love, don't laugh at me, but I love classical music. Classical brings it down. I used to play the cello, so that's probably why. But I love rap and I love Christian music.
Okay, I love Christian music also. The new generation trap music, rap music, I'm not really into, but I do listen to a lot of Nasir. And not too long ago, I went back to my Joel Santana and I listened to the old Kanye. So I just don't like anything new, but I do like rap as well. So, well, since those are the type, and I guess you didn't say compa, so.
Compa, oh yes, compa. Compa also, guys, I'm sorry, I didn't say compa. I listen to compa every day, matter of fact, okay?
So, I guess since Jay-Z was your Man Crush Monday, I would say that he is the artist that inspires you.
Yes.
So, is he also your favorite artist?
He is my favorite rap artist, yes, because he's actually the one who made me start liking rap. Okay. I never listened to I never purchased any other Jay-Z CDs except the 444.
Okay.
That is life. If you really listen to it, if you listen to it, he's actually telling you how to build wealth.
Really?
Yes. You're too busy buying. He's telling you about all the things that he didn't learn until later in life. So he talks about everything.
I'm gonna have to check that out.
And he talks about that. Investing in painting. People don't realize that you can buy a painting now that'd be worth later, years later.
I've heard that.
He spoke about spending all his money in the beginning on cars when he should have been buying up real estate.
Yeah.
He speaks about that and how he's lost opportunities because he didn't know. So that's why it's important that we put the right people, we connect ourselves with the right people so that we can share information.
Okay. So, well, we kind of I was going to ask you what is the quote that you live by, but I think we kind of touched it when you said surround yourself by people to teach you things that you don't know.
And also, every end is a new beginning. Okay. So for the women out there who think, well, I'm divorced and nobody's going to want me, or I have kids and nobody's going to want me, sometimes those things happen and it can be seen as unfortunate. But if you look at the situation that you're in and say, well, what is the universe telling me, or what is God doing in my life, whatever you believe in, it may be that ending for something new. So I couldn't have become She Motivates or Linda the Realtor if I was still married. Right. I couldn't have become a great mother, a great sister, because I would have never known the issues of little girl Linda wasn't resolved if I was still married. So it's weird, it's unique. Marriage is great. However, However, you shouldn't stay in anything that's not great, like not good for you. So removing myself from something that wasn't good made me a better mother, a friend, a better sister, and it turned me into She Motivates.
I love it. I love it. Okay. Well, you know, we have to touch the FKT special question. How do you define belle femme, and what makes you a belle femme?
I define belle femme as someone who's always evolving.
Okay.
She's always becoming, because some people don't realize that we're constantly, like Michelle Obama said in her book, Becoming, we're constantly evolving. We're constantly becoming something new. You're not going to be, I'm into real estate now. 2 years from now, I may not be into real estate. You know what I'm saying? And that's okay, because we're constantly changing and becoming better. The hope is that we change for the better and not for the worse.
Okay.
So that's the hope. So I think a belle femme is someone who's constantly trying to evolve and become a better her, or better self, whatever you want to call it, or better you.
Okay, I like that. I like that. Linda, you know what? You have, I don't know if I'm not broken, but it's just like, just your presence alone has just done something different for me. I really feel like I really want to go to She Motivates seminar. You know, I might have to talk about sitting on your couch and, you know, you tapping into my soul and, well, not my soul per se, because only the Lord can tap into my soul, but, you know, just seeing that if there's something that, you know, because like I said, I don't know, like, I've never had the chance to really be emotional and be emotional middles, or, you know, I've always had to be the mom, even though I don't have any children, the decision maker, you know, the this and the that and that. You know, growing up in a Haitian household, well, I have 7 sisters and 3 brothers, but my mom only has 3 of us, so, and I'm the middle child, so you don't get the attention as the older, like the older child and the younger child do, so you don't really get the attention, but I'm always the person they call to make all the final decisions.
Same with me. I'm the middle child.
Right. Yes. So, you know, I don't have resentment for anyone in my family, but things from other people that's done stuff to me. So, you know, I'm gonna definitely be hitting you up.
You should come, because
Girl, it was a pleasure talking to you. And, you know, before we wrap it up, can you just let everybody know where they can find you for real estate, for She Motivating, you know, for counseling, for accountability? Just give it all to us.
So for real estate, you can find me on IG under Homes Girl Linda, with the HOMES, Homes Girl Linda, the Millennials Realtor. And you can also find me on Instagram under She Motivates _you. And then on Facebook, you can find me under Linda Vincent.
Okay. Okay. Well, Linda, we are so happy to have you here once again.
Thank
and hopefully, you know, we see you again soon.
You will. Thank you.
No problem. And as for you guys, thank you for being a part of the movement, and thank you for being a part of FKT. Bisous.